Good morning, YouTube. It's the Chaplain here with Axis and Allies 1914, Episode 1, playing with my buddy Greg. I am excited. I'm getting ready to do Italy and America to end round 1 of play. I'm pretty excited here. I also finally got my little extra piece on my tripod, so I can try to be fancy here. Italy, with their purchases, let me do that first, honestly, is going to buy a submarine and artillery for 10, an infantry for 1, and save $1. 1 IPC saved. So, what we're going to do is pray this doesn't slip around. That should be okay. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to transport an infantry and an artillery from Rome to Albania, activating the Albanians, 3 infantry and 1 artillery, and increasing our IPCs by 2. Excellent. I am very pleased with that. Then I need to take back Tuscany. So the remaining 5 infantry and 1 artillery from Rome, let me break this down, will be coming in with the infantry from Naples. So there will be 6 infantry and an artillery against an infantry and artillery from Austria-Hungary. The other thing I'd like to do is I would like to attempt to take back Venice. However, with such a large German force presently sitting in Switzerland, I have in this moment decided to retreat my infantry from Venice into Piedmont and cede the territory of Venice to Austria-Hungary. So, that will stink. That definitely stinks. And then since we have to declare all of our moves together, I'll show you. I'm moving an infantry and artillery from Libya into Egypt. Wonderful. So the only battle that we have to roll out is the one for Tuscany. My 6 infantry and 1 artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry and 1 artillery. 1 infantry is boosted versus 2 at 3. So now, let me see if I can do this. Turn this around here. I know there's no music this time. It's because it's 7:26 in the morning, and my wife doesn't want music on with me in the basement in the mobile command center. So, here we go. The battle for Tuscany. I have 5 at 1. I'm sorry, I have 5 at 2, but there's 2 hits. That's all I needed. 5 at 1. What am I doing? Silly. And then he will get his defensive shots. No hits. So Tuscany gets liberated. I'll put those there. I'll get rid of this marker. I'll put it on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Not that you can't really tell what I'm doing here. I just took the pieces off of Tuscany, moving 6 and 1 up. I've done all my moves. I'll place my new units. Infantry and artillery in Rome. Sub in C-Zone 17. I'm saving $1. So, let's move the IPC tracker. Italy took back Tuscany, 1, 2. And they took Albania, 1, 2. But I gave up Venice, down 2. So 14. I'm at my original, which makes sense. So that will be 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14. Got them. Quick recap of the Italian forces, and then we'll do America. Sorry. Somaliland infantry is in British East Africa. I didn't do that move earlier, but if you'll allow it, I would like to do that. So there's 1 Italian infantry in British East Africa, 1 Italian infantry and 1 Italian artillery in Egypt. in C-Zone 17. I have a transport, sub, cruiser. That was my youngest daughter upstairs screaming like a banshee, and a battleship. There's another one. In Albania, there are 4 infantry and 2 artillery. In Rome, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. In Piedmont, there are 7 infantry and 2 artillery. In Tuscany, there are 6 infantry and 1 artillery. Venice has been captured with 6 Austro-Hungarian infantry and 3 artillery. That is the disposition of Italian forces. Now for America, who is not in the war yet, they have 20 IPCs to spend and not a single transport to their name. How dare they not have a transport? How can I expect them to assist me when they don't even have a dadgum transport? That scraping noise you hear is my daughter upstairs shaking the mess out of one of the play tables. So for their 20 IPCs, which I will collect at the end of their turn because they don't get to do anything, they're going to buy 1, 2, 3 transports, and they're saving $2 because they're 6 each. America gets to do no moves, so I'll just go ahead and collect their 22, and you can guess where the 3 transports are going. Oh, I didn't even get them in the viewfinder, dadgummit. I put them right there. I don't ever put units there, but that's where my hand was, so I'm gonna move these 3 over to C-Zone 1. Ooh, I'm gonna turn them to face the right way. There we go. Disposition of American forces, 6 infantry and 2 artillery in the United States. C-Zone 1 has a battleship, cruiser, and 3 transports. They collected 20, saved 2. They'll have 22 to spend next turn. This, folks, is the end of round 1. Axis and Allies 1914. Round 2 should be very, very interesting, especially considering the amount of massive forces that the Germans and Austro-Hungarians are amassing on their enemies' borders. Here's looking forward to round 2. This is the Chaplain. I'll be praying for you.